following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
The fuck?
I mean, she did something kind of similar earlier with Carolina or Maria.
It is important that it understands languages.
This is Kelly Putty, by the way.
Is that your name or like a code phrase? I don't have a name. Yet you said I. I still have an identity of self. How many goats are you worth? 240.
No, that's a lot of gold.
I mean, on the black market alone, I'm sure she'd fetch in a certain amount.
Wait, did she just make like an accurate estimate?
Assuming that she's a construct involving many hundreds of man-hours of research? Yeah.
And she would have done it according to your
quick
culture,
question.
your currency of goats.
It's fairly universal, I thought.
Okay, we just need as a bar to check. Kelly, how many goats do you think Roxanne would be worth?
4.
Turn to Quechua.
5 or 6.
That is respect.
Thanks. Good to know my goat value.
Well, mainly because she doesn't have any grounding in proper culture or ability to cook or anything like that.
No,
But like 5 or 6 goats is a lot.
I just wanted to understand the difference between, Roxanne.
My
is
mother was
obvious-
worth 12 goats.
and the price tag Kelly said she was worth.
Well, I mean, she's unique, amazing, one of a kind.
Most women are.
Oh, you flatterer.
It is a fact. I've never met one who can get angry in the exact same way as another over nothing.
So different.
Okay,
so
yeah,
the
no,
same.
right. even I, as a woman, can bow to that.
It's like he's speaking to my soul.
Quechua speaks many truths,
We're complicated women.
and no one understands you but your man. Or in your case, another woman.
Men aren't allowed to understand us. You gotta kill them if they do that. No, sorry, no, my bad.
You're
Did
doing
not
the
realize the company
pigeons
was
for
a-
butts thing again.
Yes, sorry, Alvin.
Pigeons for butts?
Oh no.
An exchange program where butts would be exchanged for pigeons?
Or vice versa.
It is a reference to an in-joke between us that was a situation that involved one of the members of our group talking about bats with pigeons for butt, which is a fictional animal that does not exist,
Bats exist.
but do not have pigeons for butt. Which brings it into the realm of absurdity.
Yes,
Yes.
Kelly.
Why don't they?
They have not been appropriately engineered.
I
at
mean,
this
Should
time.
we ask every day?
I mean,
Bats are engineered.
it is kind of unusual that one creature would exist as. I'm sorry, as a butt for another creature.
Right. Kelly, do you like to read? How do you spend your non-killing
They made
time?
me learn to read
But
and write.
do you have any books that you enjoy reading?
Reading is pain.
All right, library books are out.
What about music?
What is that?
What's the best way of describing this?
Succinctly.
Music is sounds that are deliberately created to induce emotions using instruments, if you know what instruments are.
Torture.
No, not those kind of... Okay.
Instruments are used as a means of creating emotion.
Yeah. about.
That is kind of true.
Music is a rhythmic, audible pattern. Like a school bell? Actually, technically, yes.
Yeah.
I know about music.
Okay. I guess we don't know whether you'd enjoy it or not. We'd have to. What about art? Are you familiar with art? Art. Painting, drawing. No? When you use like a pencil or paint in order to create.
Create. Oh.
When we found her, she was in a pen full of toys. Maybe she knows how to play with toys?
Well, you know how to sculpture because you can do that to yourself or with yourself.
Yes?
Do you like changing into different shapes and forms?
No.
You actually don't like it? Is it?
No.
Is it pain?
No. It's annoying.
It's annoying.
It is best to just be a lump.
He's not wrong there either.
So you prefer to be a lump than be in this form?
Yes?
I told you before, it's relaxing.
You seem to like the beanbag chair,
It's a lump.
but one that can also trick people into sitting on you and then you can get them, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Makes sense.
Would you like to sit on me?
Let's ignore that.
Fucking whore.
I mean, if I did, you'd probably just want to kill me, but let's move on. I think we're done, though.
Aside from her picking out a room which she may not even get to use yet.
I believe we already addressed that.
And just show her where the other bathroom is. She's the only other here.
But you might not even use it.
All of this for me?
And
Should jump into a toilet and just blob out?
it's not been used before, so that's probably not bad.
There's
Yeah.
There's an escape tunnel in there. It's filled with water, but I can get out.
Yeah, well, I imagine that there's probably some traps around the bend because they know what we're capable of.
Do they like traps?
There's some traps in this place.
Traps to stop you escaping if you want to escape. They don't want you to escape.
Who is it okay to torment?
Have you come?
Perform. I know this. Jokes on.
Derek?
Oh my god, you motherfucker.
Oh, come on! You actually said what I was biting my tongue.
Have you come into the other bathroom?
Yeah, you can't come in.
Oh, true. Never mind. But
Oh yeah,
So I
because
didn't follow.
if she had come into the other bathroom, the fact that there's like black candles and a whole bunch of other bullshit. Being the only it's bathroom just for me. It's customized.
I wouldn't have gone in then if it's your personal
You
shrine.
actually also can't.
Wouldn't let you in.
There's measures to prevent the wrong people from going into the wrong bathrooms ever since the incident.
Sorry.
Yeah, you need a special little thing to stop it happening. I can sell you one.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, you can come to the bathroom pretty much anytime you want.
What do you do here?
Wash, bathe. Sometimes it's nice to soak in warm water. There's no shocks or anything bad in here. It's just
Unless you get in the pipes.
Yes, I was just thinking that'll be one of the traps. Is like.
So it is okay to torment Derek. Why? He seemed Angry?
We all play pranks and jokes on each other, and it's fine as long as it's not harmful or damaging. But it can be funny.
Okay.
So no kill, no hurt, no maim, but funny is very good. And I guess if nobody...
What is this place for?
It's a little bit different to the other biologics that aren't us need to relieve their bodily waste.
Not this place. This place.
I don't know that anybody
Secret
knows.
for that place. What is it for? What do you do here?
We're all being... I don't want to phrase it this way, but I'm going to say we're all being tested to make something new that didn't exist. But it's like cooperative. We're friends. We work together.
Testing. Made new.
And we probably won't be turned into a slurry.
Maybe.
Yeah. We don't know for sure.
Why?
We're a government organization to help the government save the world. Hell, we probably might wind up fighting aliens until we all dead.
Overrated.
Do you have experience fighting aliens?
Yes, they made me kill 2.
Big red guy shaped like an M?
No. Small grey, large eyes.
Oh.
A breed of alien we haven't encountered.
Yeah, we haven't. That's really cool. You could probably share that with Weeks or Peterson, and they would find that incredibly cool. Interesting things they would wish to know more about.
Weeks and peakers. Yes, they are nerdlingers.
Nerdlingers, yes.
Weeks is nervous. Peterson has hungry.
Hungry.
Yes,
Why do you think he has hungry?
because he does. It is in his face.
Right, well, let's go meet Roxanne, who's probably out pouring outside the door, not knowing about our secrets.
Yes, that is why they are secret.
And Alvin opens the door, and that is how a bill becomes a law.
Fascinating. Do go on.
Oh, bullshit.
Yes,
knows
that's
what-
the point. That's the point of that whole sentence.
Who knows what poison you were pouring into her ear and my Ibsen.
Those are secrets.
Aha! I knew it.
You will never know the secret of how a bill becomes a law.
Well, we also had to talk about, you know, the toilet has these pipes and an escape route that one does not use.
Well, that's totally trapped.
Well, yeah, it's gotta be, like somewhere around one of the beds.
Alvin says like he's never actually triggered it.
I haven't! Probably gas me if I tried that.
What's gas gonna do?
Okay, do you have any further questions, Kelly?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, what questions do you have for us?
What weapons do you train with here?
There's a whole bunch of weapons, actually. We tend to try out some, and then whenever people have a particular aptitude for a type of weapon, then they get trained in that one more.
What particular kinds of weapons?
Small and large caliber firearms in different styles, and particular martial styles and powers training.
The firearms are not a threat. Tell me of the martial styles and powers training.
Incredibly varied. I personally focus on wrestling and boxing. That helps against opponents who have joints and bones. Didn't work so well fighting you.
I don't have either.
I focus on ground manipulation.
Yes.
There are many different styles to learn from.
Interesting. Tell me more.
Well, I guess Roger might have some tricks to teach you. Roger Gint, he
Was not introduced.
I don't know if he's back yet. They're the teachers. The teachers are a different class that we can't really, unless we can. I mean, we might be able to go up and get Miranda to come out and introduce herself.
I mean, we've never done introductions with the teachers before.
Fair enough, but Kelly's an interesting.
The implication is the others are not uninteresting.
No, they're not.
Wow.
Well, I mean, maybe we could just go to the danger room then. And
That's broken. Oh, wait, no, it'll be fixed by now.
yeah, at least we can show Kelly that there'll be a place where she could
Can't
work
kill.
work her stress out. And then-
Meanwhile, Derek, in the science facility. There. Now you know how to fill out the labels.
Yeah, well, brush up never hurts. So, what's that machine over there do?
That's a centrifuge.
Yeah, so that's the spinny thing, right?
Yes.
So it
It
must be.
separates liquids and
That's
other
what I was
things.
gonna say. Probably the spinning must like separate stuff.
Mhm.
I imagine you use that a lot.
Quite a bit, actually.
Well, what's the last thing you spun in it,
The DMSO and sand.
and how did it come out with the?
It wasn't actually as effective as, just filtering it.
I suppose that would make sense, or boiling it out.
Now, funnily enough, you look at it's not just any old filter. The sand is incredibly fine, so you've got to use a pretty tight mesh filter to get it. So,
And maybe a little pressure to sort of force it out, right?
well, that got me to thinking if we could check to see if anyone's bought such a fine. Like this would have to be almost custom.
The sand.
No, the filter.
Oh, right.
Custom sand!
This is perfect. by the
Custom
way.
sand.
Custom sand. Custom pocket sand.
Welcome
shit
to
is
Jim's Custom Sand. We got ground sand, fine sand, gritty sand.
Soldier Boy sand.
Right, so you're thinking we can follow up on if anyone's bought a specific type of filter, if it is something that unique.
Now you're thinking with your ass.
Or, yeah, we'll go with that. Interesting. I'm sure the Maldred or the higher-ups will pass that on unless you know a way to do that.
I'm sure they'll handle it.
I'm sure it'll become our problem again in the future.
You know they're going to make us do this.
Well, it would be good learning and also apprehending a proper mutant criminal what's been in the paper.
Dear Alex, please find people using this grade filters.
45 seconds later, done! So what do you think of the new student?
I think either they're going to turn out just fine or they're not going to be here long.
Yeah, I kind of have the same feeling.
I don't see the Dungeon Master allowing us to keep such a powerful entity around in addition to Alvin, to be honest. Doesn't say that, obviously.
She's a tricky one, that. A lot of bad shit happened to her. Yeah.
I don't know. She's distracting Roxanne well enough.
It's not like that's hard. Half the women around here do that.
Only half.
Only half.
The other half are underage.
Wait. There's only like 2 underage girls here?
I'm just making wild assumptions.
And I'm one of them!
Exactly.
And only just! And I'm spoken for.
Not my type, it's fine.
I was.
Oh, and of course, well, I imagine not her type.
So, how long are you and Anne going to keep pretending you've done things?
I tried to come up with a second lie.
Well, I mean, a believable one would have been good.
If she doesn't use her powers, I think it's quite believable I could beat her in a fight. And as soon as I get some time, I'll prove it. But it is pretty funny, honestly.
I mean, yeah.
You do know Anne does professional wrestling, right?
It's not like she's
What?
Kurt Angle.
So she doesn't suck.
Neither does Kurt Angle, really. I mean, that is the point of that, is because he doesn't suck.
I'd say the stuff that we read about down when we found Killy Putty was probably the most fucked up shit that I've encountered on a mission.
Well, I mean, I personally am horrified that anyone would deliberately turn someone into some kind of killing machine.
And did the other stuff to other people. And then to her.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're monsters, they're dead. It's probably not all of them, though, so...
That fucking Foundation.
I somehow think that's not the last we've heard of them.
Be pretty anticlimactic if it was. Not getting any answers.
You're supposed to stay still for the end credits.
Oh, this is one of those nerd things, right?
Never mind. Nerd things.
What?
It's all nerd this and nerd that until you want someone to come investigate the crime you let happen right under your nose. Actually, quite literally under your nose.
Oh, yeah, that was actually quite impressive. And it's not like nerd thing is a bad thing.
Kind of is.
I may have changed my tune on it recently. I will yield no further information.
Interesting.
I'm sure you can deduce what I'm talking about in time.
Yeah, Alex is really more of the deducing type.
Seems like a good kid. A guy. Sorry, I'm still up. Never mind.
Now, you might not want to sit on that.
Oh, set up.
No, it's a harmonic decompiler.
A what? Run it through for me. And now I will begin the bit where I annoy the shit out of her trying to learn about all these weird bits and pieces.
Thus
This
distracting her from the job she is trying to do.
Yes.
The code of ignorance is going to affect the person analysing the evidence we need.
Look, I did.
And it's ice cream.
I've got to practice with this cone so I can turn it to my advantage and drain the intellect from those around me into myself.
Yeah, the code of ignorance only works on people who seek to emulate you. Or an aspect of you, and I don't.
The cone of ignorance ain't a real thing.
It actually is. I've read Anne's white paper. It does follow.
A what?
I've even researched it a bit on my own, and psychologically there is a decent underpinning for this phenomenon.
You kidding me?
I'm not.
Oh.
It's not an actual cone of ignorance. It's more like an effect that happens incidentally. It's not a power or anything. It's just a series of conditions coming together to create the effect.
And these conditions are...
Well, for starters, you need to be less cool. Younger, more impressionable people see how cool and disinterested you are and seek to emulate that, which causes a distraction, which affects their ability to absorb material. Secondly, by focusing on that, then she'll go through
the psychological
the basic
stuff
gist of
earlier.
it. And so you see, everyone around you gets dumber.
Huh. So what you're saying is...
If you open your mouth more, people won't want to emulate you as much.
That's pretty brutal.
Now, it could be worse.
Yeah, I suppose.
I could be Roxanne or someone.
Ugh.
So I'm guessing she still hasn't found out your prank.
Well, Not sure. I'm not exactly sure.
I mean, how does one determine that, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if she would say anything.
I don't know. If she ever comes out of her room like real angry and looking for Derek, I'm going to take that as a big dub.
Look, my plan is to throw Anne under that bus.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
And you
if
think
it will.
telling me was the best idea?
Shit. Never mind. You didn't hear anything.
Hey, at least you're taking some of my advice.
Yeah. You should probably get back to it. I've been distracting you for a while.
It's fine. It's pleasant to hang around with someone who isn't just constantly flinching.
That makes sense. What?
Nothing. I'm going to get back to work.
You have a good day. Or not.
You made an invisible hat to do that, didn't you?
I did. Does it matter if I did or didn't?
You know I can see those.
You can't.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see the shape your power takes.
Oh, right.
Not clearly, but sort of.
Cool.
No. Means I'm a mutant. That's not good.
I mean, you already knew that, though. Anyway, I'll get on out your head.
Please do so without making any kind of invisible bike or moped or anything to scoot away on.
Why would I make a
Just-
moped? That's just gay.
Just walk out of the room like a normal, ordinary person.
Take one step. Roller skates.
You hear a hammer pull back behind you. Ordinary walking. Good boy.
Good times.
Yes, irritate the thing that can turn into the giant monster. Kelly Roo, monster. Kelly Roo, monster. Kelly Roo, monster.
I was born depressed and I end up in one big mess and trip